Hey, good morning, and I am in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. I am off to go west to see the Flight 93 Memorial and the old ship hotel, which is, they're about 108 miles to 117 miles west of here. I'm going to meet my friend Claire Ish. He lives in western Pennsylvania in Westmoreland County. I don't know. I think it's Johnstown or Johnsonville. So, without further ado, I am off and on my way. And it's, oh, yeah, about the Gettysburg thing, that was canceled because of the rain. So, rained out, and it's still raining. So, always have a plan B. That's the way I look at it when it comes to traveling. If you can't go to plan A, plan B, plan C. Always have a backup plan. Before I took off, I added oil since it was low. Set this down. There's an oil leak, a good sized one. I'm adding more oil to it, and I'm adding the Lucas engine stop leak again. Okay, I added the Lucas oil stop leak and the 1040 weight oil. So I think the problem is fixed. I'm leaking more oil. Leaking much more. I was going. See, I looked at it and there was still the oil on it, so I assumed that they didn't clean it after they worked on it. Okay, it was a quick fix. They wanted to get it out of the shop, out of the way. Okay, so I forget my mask when I'm going in to grab me a cup of coffee. When I come back, I see it smoking up just like the same, but I thought, you know what? Maybe I ought to check the oil. And then I looked underneath, I saw these oil spots. And then I looked at the trail, follow the trail, and that was exactly where I drove from. And then as I am checking the oil, I saw that I was low again, the same amount that I was when I checked it this morning. So now, lo and behold, when I'm ready to add the oil, I look down on the ground and I see the fresh spot of oil, massive oil, below the truck. So I've got to find a place fast to get this thing fixed because it's getting worse. I don't want to blow the motor up. So now it's worsened to a bigger oil leak. 100 miles west of Harrisburg, and I'm on the way to the Flight 93 Memorial. And I'm going to meet Claire Ish there. We had to cancel out, of course, because we're rained out on Gettysburg, and the drive is just too far for him since he's west of me. We're kind of meeting in the middle, and then planning on jetting over to the ship hotel, which is further west. It's towards his direction, and hopefully he can give me some advice or something of a place. He can give me advice on a good mechanic or something, dial me in, get this thing fixed. It's just getting worse. It wasn't leaking like this. No, not like this. I never saw a puddle of oil like that. And imagine how much of it's been going on all the way from Harrisburg to here. I thought it was kind of odd because I wasn't that low on oil when I checked it yesterday before I went in the shop. So I thought, well, maybe there was a little oil loss when they were changing the PVC valve or something. I don't know. I'm not a mechanic. So anyways, I am going to go. I'm off off. It was a good thing I decided to take the turnpike instead of the back roads. I figured that I didn't want to keep them waiting for a long time, so I figured I'd take the shortcut. Alrighty, so the question now is, am I returning to Philly? Am I going to see Annapolis and check out the Chesapeake Bay? The question is absolutely not, and I'm not even going to go to Trenton. That portion of the trip's canceled out. I'm starting to spend too much money on vehicle repairs. The next place I go, I'm going to have to drop it off. That's going to probably cost me another $400. So, strike one, strike two on mechanics. So, now I'm in hopes there's no strike three. Because that means I'm out. Out! Okay. Enough of the vehicle, but that's the itinerary. Going back east is further east now is out of question. It's going south. I'm going to head to West Virginia, Kentucky, Tennessee. Shenandoah is out of the picture. Totally out. Out. I'm going to go to the Carolinas, Florida, Georgia, and Alabama. I'll hit all 50 states. Trying to time it just right, and that truck with the trailer blocked it. Just blocked me perfect. Go figure. Oh, it just goes to show you, you can't always get what you want. I've been fortunate to always get connected with great mechanics. I have RC, he's a real good friend of mine, lives in Humboldt. He does some work for me. Another one is my cousin-in-law, Mike Gaines. He's been good to me. And in Vegas, there's one about a couple of miles from where I live. Check out once in a while. AA Auto. They fixed some mishaps of what other mechanics have done. So, yeah, I get by with a little help from my friends.
was burned down,
Uh-huh.
and it's never been changed. The state wanted to buy it off the owner won't sell it. So people just stop here all the time, check out the 3 states and 7 counties, which you can see out through the trees. The view was a lot better a few years back. But there it is, the
All
old
right.
Ship Hotel. All you heard was a hollow wind howling.
Wow.
And you saw this little fence out about 200 yards,
Yeah.
just a mound of,
Very
Dark.
very eerie feeling.
and then you get here, they've made it into more of a tourist trap.
Oh, sure.
I mean, it's all great, but it's a tourist trap.
Yeah.
I thought it was better off the way it was before.
Yeah, had probably had more meaning, more
Oh, it
significance.
would give you chills.
Yeah.
Give you chills. I got up to go to class and I watched this first plane, you know, the first tower,
Mm-hmm.
and I saw the second one hit.
Yeah.
And I went to class. And then the next thing I know, I was getting notifications that one went down in Johnstown,
Yeah.
which scared the shit out of me.
Yeah.
And then I couldn't get out of Pittsburgh for hours
Yeah.
because everything just shut down.
Yeah.
This is the original memorial.
Yeah.
Right after the incident that put up a flag,
Yeah.
and it stayed there for years. There's an iconic photograph with that barn over there
Yeah.
from the opposite side from whenever it impacted. So
Gotcha.
they're actually picking parts up some 5 to 10 miles away.
Oh, that's crazy.
We just saw another one apparently go, another plane just flew into the second
Un segundo
tower.
avión impactó las torres. Las llamas y el humo eran incontenibles.
This raises, this
Yeah.
Happened that were lost. What about the stone memorials that were donated, that were taken off the site and put into the storage garage? What happened
There's a
to
bunch
them?
of stuff in storage, off-site, in storage.
Right,
in
but there was a
storage.
storage garage that burned.
And I don't know
A
that,
couple
I
years
haven't been
ago.
given the details of what was in there, but I know items were, I know that's true.
I know a lot of cloth items and things like that were lost, but there was some very large stone inscripted stuff that I haven't seen anywhere out. And I just was curious. And I've been here since 2001,
Oh,
periodically
right,
throughout
right,
the period,
right.
you know, 'cause
So,
I'm just from across the way. So I just was curious. So I thought I'd ask. But since
yeah, they haven't given me those details.
give me those details. I want them. Okay, so there's more to this yet, or just more times?
Well, those 8 are coming out.
Okay.
So the new designed wind chimes will go in, and there will be 40 for each of the passengers and crew members.
Okay.
Wow.
And they have a different design to catch the wind better, so.
Perfect colors too, because of the sun. Beautiful downtown
Johnstown, Coney Island at its best.
Hey, I'm at the repair shop in Johnstown. Claire is on his way to pick me up to take me to my room. He rode his motorcycle out to the Flight 93 Memorial and gave me the grand tour.